He's 0 for 2.
We love you, John.
Driven to left. Kruk goes back on the ball, and it's off his glove. He should have caught it, and sacks it into second base. Actually, the Padres have a decided weak spot defensively in left field. Neither Kruk nor Carmelo Martinez is even reasonably close to being a good outfielder yet.
He just was never sure of that ball. He did not break back immediately, and simple to say, and it's the truth. He should have caught the ball.
You got that hooked up?
Yeah, it's all ready to go.
And it will be an
I'm waiting for you
error
to say something.
charged to Kruk.
Here he comes.
I figured if you're gonna tell me your life, you know, like your stories and stuff like that, I might as well get it on tape. Because what if you don't live to be 80? You know.
And the first thing you
Then I
see
won't have
John
the story.
Kruk
Then I'll be able
doing,
to play it back.
What were you in the gas company?
Tell me all about it.
Start the tape. Roll tape.
John fielding down a little bit over that.
When I went to work,
No jumping, very unsure, and
Sure,
then having to go off the glove.
It was 26 cents.
Don't worry, John, hold your head up. You hit a single and a home run. You've scored both runs. You're going to win a lot of games for this pitching staff.
Yeah, watch. But I'll do this up.
Mariano walked in the first.
$5 million. I'll even help you get out of the country so you can live to spend it.
You're on TV there.
Thanks for everything, man. Have a good day.
That's me.
Yeah.
You'll take off for a couple of years.
Pretty stunning, huh?
You're very
Oh, how do you
busy
do
upstairs.
that?
The diamonds won't be there. Somebody else already knows where they are. You're working for Berlinger. He puts you up to this.
Yeah, let's
sure?
play a little
Who's talking
closer.
now?
Not just one
That's
of those. But
channel
three of them already
5.
shot. All from the same source. Mrs. Haywood. She lives at the marina.
Hey.
No. Besides, you'd have moved in on her by now. I don't know how many other people are involved. If I have to spit it.
This is better than home movies.
All right. But let me talk to this Mrs. Hayward first.
Let's put the game on.
With 3 home runs against
That way you can hear the game.
Put the game on.
So for Randy, this is a moment in truth. And Guerrero, just to complicate matters, is a hot
Tell
hitter.
us the story about Brooklyn Union Gas.
You can tell me anyway. I'll listen.
2-0
Story
Padres,
about
top of the
Brooklyn
6th.
again.
Tell me again. I didn't have the
0-1
camera.
Guerrero.
I can't repeat it.
Tell us another
They
story.
used to send me all over.
say that Santiago gives the umpire
Look
a
at
good
different
look
things,
at every
100
pitch.
million.
Nice low target and just right there.
So how things were? What things? What things were? What'd you do?
Oh, I walked in the machine shop. Oh,
1-1 to Pedro Guerrero.
over in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but what you make?
Hit into a
I
double
didn't
play
make
and
anything.
single
I
11.
just walked.
You
They
mean
wanted me to be a boss. I didn't want to be a
what'd you do instead of being a foreman?
2 balls and 1 strike.
Were you a mechanic?
like screens. And, you know, coal instead of
Mike
coke,
Marshall on deck.
coal.
Big ground ball back at third, and the only play is to first. So the run scores. So the error by John
Different
Kruk is
size.
cashed in. And that changes the complexion of the game now. Padres 2, Dodgers 1.
All the ovens
The
there.
Guerrero picks
Yeah.
up the ribby.
And they used to put coal in
It
there.
looked like Mitchell had some ideas about coming to the plate, but wisely
Many
went to
hours.
first base to make the one sure out.
A big,
That's good pitching by Hawkins.
Push
I'll tell you, a
everything
lot of
out.
times you see after an error, a guy will
Go
just kind of
down
lose his
his car,
concentration.
and I
Somebody will
make a green car.
bomb one out. With Guerrero.
So you didn't
Now
make a
watch
car to
Mitchell
drive
when he
around on
gets
the
ball.
street,
He's
though, right?
looking
You just
maybe
made-
go to home. He's
this
not
was a
better
car
go to
for the
first,
plant.
Which was the wise choice.
The coal car?
and then
So here's Mike
that would,
Marshall.
all the
Robbed
coal
by
would
Tony Gwynn of a
hot.
home run, and that
And
is
that
the
car I
difference in the
made
game, I guess.
gets the
He
coal
also
down
struck
the-
out in the 4th inning. So Mike is 0 for 2.
When you car station,
Fouled away.
no water. They cool it all off.
It's interesting if you're a ball player and you saw on the
I'll show you
monitor,
the picture.
showed Marshall 0 for 2, flied out, struck out. What flied out is a euphemism for
So you're
the
really,
leaping
really excited to be on
one-hand home
television.
run
They have
robbing
two
catch by Tony
when I
Gwynn.
was making the car, my helper Joey was
Uh-huh.
up there, and I was down there.
tell you,
The other
in
guy
a
was
spot
on the
like
crane.
this, you'd almost be
Yeah.
guessing, saying, well, if he does throw that
Right.
curveball, I'm going to take it because he hasn't shown me one at all since the first time at bat.
And then you see another picture when the car was in the service.
Ball 2.
Well, what you could do is when I see the when you show me the picture, I can put the
Remember, in their 18
take a
games,
picture with this
13
camera,
of them last
and then it'll be
year
on
were decided
videotape.
by
Then
one
we can
run.
watch it, and I can
So
see
this
the
is nothing
the
new.
car you're talking about.
Took a little
I can edit it right into the
Change
picture.
it.
Then I mean, another thing,
And the tough spot,
they
2
used
balls
to
and 1 strike.
take everything off. And that was all worn out. So the guy said, make new one.
And back with a fastball.
Oh, I
That's
never knew
grounded
it
to
from him.
Templeton. And Tempe takes care of him. So the Dodgers get a gift and cash it in. And at the end of 5.5.
Well, that's back when you used to make a lot of things. Used to be very handy. Now your hands.
I don't do anything now.
But now the football coach sure
Except
has
tell
tough
stories.
players.
I don't do anything.
Shut up. I'm here tonight. There's some Miller Lights to show their appreciation. You know, light tastes great.
What if I get some more color
So
into
here's
this?
the greatest emotion in the world. The friendship between a coach and his players. No thanks, boys. I gave up cigars.
For a great get-together, there's only one light beer. Miller Lite.
I just love these reunions. Don't you, boys?
It's good like that. No, that's too dark now.
Too dark. Too dark.
Too dark. That's good.
Leave it like that. Well, why don't you take that picture?
Your research?
I like that picture.
Well, it's commercial.
I don't like it.
Oh, I like it. You gotta keep it on.
What do you like it for?
Because I don't like
Research,
commercials.
yeah. All trends are up.
Put your picture on.
My picture.
Oh, here.
Okay, we'll put his picture on. But we want your picture instead.
That's enough.
Need a shipping date?
We're checking the light out.
Just check the light. He needs to check the light.
Price change? Let me switch it.
The new IBM Personal System 2.
Shipping. Yeah,
Not really.
The next generation of power, speed, and graphics
The price on it. The price is $89.99 effective Friday.
to help a company, a department, or a person get their work
There's a
done.
light up the back. I'm just checking the stage lighting here.
Introducing
There
the
we
new
go. See,
Personal
that's that
System
one
2
definition.
family
You can see
from
the-
IBM.
You can see the ringer on the door and everything.
The new Mitsubishi
Somebody
Mighty
walks in
Max
behind you, you
patiently
can see, you
crafted
don't have
be
to turn around
serious
now,
under
right?
the money.
You hear the door open, you can just look at the TV,
Mighty Max
and you
gives
see
you
who it
more
is.
standard features than Toyota, Nissan, or Mazda. Than all three. And right now, special factory incentives could save you
What
hundreds.
channel you got on
The
now?
Mitsubishi
This
Mighty
four.
Max. When you're ready for some serious fun for the money, it's ready to kick up a little dust. Mitsubishi.
They call him Trader Jack, Jack McKeon, and as we mentioned and showed you earlier, 13 of the 24 players on the Padre club right
I
now
want you to stay in the
traded
shop.
for this year. He is next door, although he's not calling
New
us.
York, pick up work.
But it gives us a chance again to
Oh,
wish you all
boy.
a very happy Easter, and to our Jewish
but
friends,
the girls
a
working
wonderful
for us.
conclusion to your Passover
Where's
week.
that? In your
Peace
shop
to one and
in
all.
Jersey City? You shop?
They do.
Who's his,
I wonder if McKeon knows
his
what
mother
it is for a
want for?
person to go through life as a
They do.
player
I think
to
so.
be named later.
But they do.
They put sequins on dresses?
The Dodgers
I
got
want
as
one
much
girl
as they were
that-
going to get out of
we
Brian
broke
Holton.
her in.
Remember, we told you that
She
he was
wanted
making a
to
little
do that.
too many
She said,
pitches
"I'm
for
going to
his
California."
particular role, and after 77 pitches in 5 innings, that's enough.
Now she's
So
making
they bring
all
in a
these
fresh
dresses
horse,
for the-
Tim Leary.
With sequins on these
Ball one.
girls that work in
So Holden
pitches, making pitches.
had 3 strikeouts,
It's a
2
job.
walks, one of them intentional,
Keeps her busy, right?
and he allowed 2 runs and
Oh,
4
I think
hits.
I have the pitch. I might have it. I
Here is John Kruk. I'm sure the era of distant memory. Singled and scored in the second, homered in the fourth.
That's my other sister.
Ground ball
You know
to
what?
Sachs.
That's my wife there. The one in the
Hustled down
middle.
that line. He made
Who's
a pretty
that?
close
Right
play
next to
on
the
a
What's her name?
Tilly.
ground ball.
I tell you, he was hustling, and I had
Tilly.
the idea that Sachs was taking
And that's you
too
on the
much
end. Let's see if we
time.
get this on the camera.
Look at that. Almost got away from him, that's why. He really had to give it a squeeze.
Jimmy,
Yeah?
you know this one?
What?
Here's Kevin Mitchell.
It's a little tough to see.
Jim Leary, the new Dodger pitcher, originally in the New York Mets organization, then moved over to Milwaukee, won 12 games for Milwaukee last year.
I can't seem to get it on the camera because there's not enough light.
That's my wife.
Hold on, let's try.
He's off to a good start, Brock.
Yes. He had a hitting streak, and he's right at home.
Let me try this again.
That's our husband.
Let me try with this light behind us.
1-1.
Who's our TV?
It's the Grandpa Show.
Kevin Mitchell singled to left and struck out. 1 for 2.
Oh, there we go.
Back home, he's a San Diego
We almost
boy.
have it now.
Returned to play in his home digs.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have
You got it?
your wife there, and then you. It's a little hard to see this though.
Because that's an awful
Yeah,
thing. Now, let's talk
I'll have to
about
do a
that.
different camera when I get a better camera someday.
What's the story?
The
Wait a
story
minute, there's more
was
pictures here.
that one of the New York Mets.
No, you're gonna have to slow down for the photos though.
The finger was pointed at Kevin Mitchell and said he had sold it, and it's just not true because he. Today it was mailed to him.
When I get a better camera, we'll put
And you know,
photos on the tape.
Because of the times in which we
Oh,
lived,
that's,
he was so defensive because he said what it sounded like
Bruce.
was, I needed the $2,000 for, and you fill in the blanks. And he said, that's not fair to me or my family.
And he's right.
Right. Fly ball, and it'll be marked.
That's for Pete Furmato, your son.
With Eddie Milner
Main
going
code,
on
the
the
maintenance
rehab,
company.
with the story that's exploding in your cards in Phoenix, with Wall Street, sacred Wall Street. You talk about the statues coming down there, not only from inside trading, but now suddenly
Look at the
drugs
shape
on
of
Wall
this.
Street.
Can you see this on the camera?
Oh,
Can you see the shape of this photo? What can I do for this picture?
fouled away.
Might just add, and it may be a bit of a commercial, Ben, that it is a sad thing when ball players have to sell their World Series rings or even a Hall of Fame ring because of financial problems. And that's why the association with Chuck Stevens and what Bat is doing is really helping some of these guys.
Don't show me that.
Point well taken, Joe. We have a good one. Padres 2, Dodgers 1. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 out. Marvell Wynn is on deck.
Driver's license expires. This is expired.
1 and 2.
Question has been asked, what does BAT stand for? Baseball Alumni Team. It's all the former major leaguers. And if any of you are listening, you haven't heard from the commissioner's office where we have our headquarters, let us know where you are.
That's my car.
Is that you in the back there?
I was there.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Look at those pants.
This is a hunting.
Let me see.
I'm old
Those
enough that
pants.
there's no
Oh,
way I
boy.
can mention
Boy,
Santiago's
you were hot
first name
stuff,
without
weren't you?
thinking of Il Duce.
That's
He's
when we
the
went to
only other
Canada.
Benito I ever heard of.
You talk about a guy had a bad year, boy.
Well, Santiago goes
Who's the other
quietly,
person in
and
the front
so
here?
do the Padres.
Who's this?
Still 2-1. We'll be back after these
Oh, that
messages from your
color
local
man.
station.
What do you mean? He's dead now.
Hi, I'm John Larroquette.
Oh,
Here's a
okay.
message for you ladies out there. Before you run out this weekend and see that Mel Gibson movie, keep in mind I'll be hosting Saturday Night Live with musical guest Timbuk3.
That's what I.
Here comes Steve Jacobson of New York
Michael.
Newsday.
See his column today?
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, how you hitting him? How are you hitting him is the question. We're not arrogant, Tom. We're just good.
This is for my brother Pete.
Baseball doesn't make me nervous, Steve. You guys make me nervous.
New Yorkers are getting to know the New York Newsday sports writers the Mets have known all along. New York Newsday.
Whose
On
wedding
top
is
of
this?
the news and ahead
That's the
of
whole
the
gang
times.
there.
Yeah, what's this?
Your
Oh, that's
father?
not, this isn't from a wedding, is it? This isn't from a wedding, is it? This is when they were still kids then.
From Sunoco comes the pure
Oh, wait, that's
power of
Uncle
Sunoco.
Joey's wedding.
Joey.
That's Uncle Joey's wedding.
He's the oldest. Gasoline that's highest in He's the oldest. Then your father.
With only one tank full. Whose wedding is this? It's gotta be somebody's wedding.
It's nobody's wedding.
They got the tuxedos on. They haven't worn in years.
I haven't been to home like this.
Oh, okay.
Every 34 seconds, somebody buys a new Chevy Cavalier. In fact, before this day is through, over 1,000 people drive away in new Cavaliers. There goes another one.
No, it's both of them is Stacy. That's either they put the
A
big
German
head in there,
engineer's impressions of the Chevrolet Celebrity Eurosport.
Schön, wunderschön, wunderbar, außerordentlich, fantastisch, ungeheuer, fürchterlich,
Celebrity Eurosport, a quick course in German.
Singer sax player
No, that's my
Clarence
brother,
Clemens,
Pete.
Monday Live at 5.
Chevy.
This telecast presented by authority in Major League Baseball may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Major League Baseball. It's 2-1 San Diego as we go to the 7th inning. We told you that the Padres are a little weak defensively, whether they have Carmelo Martinez or John Kruk in the outfield. And leading in the 7th, James Steele, a kid out of Santa Maria, California.
Yeah, we know that one.
Who played for Larry Boa in Las Vegas last year. And James Steele will take over in left field. The Dodgers will have Mike Scioscia, Franklin Stubbs, Tracy Woodson. 4-1.
So they can't accurately focus.
This is my sister. This one here is my sister. This is my wife. And that's our husband.
1-1 to count.
So I guess this is my grandfather.
Scioscia grounded out and flied out.
Okay, here, put your toys away.
Fly ball to right field. Gwynn has plenty of room. One down.
Better lens there.
Once again, we'd like to remind our viewers we'll be selecting the NBC Miller Lite Player of the Game at the conclusion of the ball game.
Again, unofficially, I have 3 fly balls and 1 line drive. Everything else strikeout or ground ball, which is a pretty good barometer as to what Hawkins is doing.
And how? And the key, of course, was that leaping catch by Tony Gwynn in right field. They took the home run away from Marshall way back in the 2nd inning.
That's another 12-inch card.
And somebody told Hawkins where he could put that curveball, and he
Rose
did.
and Dennis.
The pitcher spot for the Dodgers is still a ways, but if they get down there, they want to be ready. So Tom Niedenfuhr is throwing back of Leary. Andy Hawkins fighting for something he didn't get last year. He's trying to get a decision. So he walks Stubbs.
Struck him out twice, and on 4 pitches he walks him. You figure it out.
No way. Half a dozen strikeouts for the Hawk. But now let's see. The tying run is aboard, and Woodson followed by Ramsey. The rookies back-to-back.
What's your appointment? You missed it. It's November 25th. Arthritis Associates.
That's Craig Lefferts down in the San Diego bullpen. Hawkins has made 2 previous starts, and he has not averaged 5 innings a start. So Larry Boa, perhaps worrying that Hawkins' needle will go on empty, sends Galen Cisco out there to talk to him.
Pitching coaches know all the habits of their pitchers, and it could be that maybe he's taking a little bit too much time between pitches, checking defense. Certainly that wildness to Stubbs after striking him out twice. That tells you something, and Cisco just wants to make sure he gets some answers.
I don't know.
He likes as we look at Larry Boa.
Got me.
Well, Hawkins with 1 out has 2 rookies to contend with. Larry Boa pacing up and down. Of course, Boa's a tough guy. I remember once years ago when he was playing for Philadelphia against Pittsburgh, he had a head-on collision with Wilbur Stargell. And the next day, Boa played, and Stargell didn't.
No, time was 10 minutes to 6. Let me get the time for you. 5:50. I made this for my cousin Rudy.
Woodson, 2 ground balls to second and third.
Might get a chance to see San Diego do something here because he wanted to tell me Lasorda wants to stay away from that double play.
And take it out of a computer.
And there goes Stubbs, and it's fouled away. So they play hit and run. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grab it.
Woodson broke in with a bang.
Pull it out of the computer.
Imagine hitting your first major league home run against Nolan Ryan. And then the next time he came up, Ryan knocked him right into Alan Ashby's lap with an inside pitch to remind him things are not that easy.
See, you got to take one of these computer discs out.
Oh, yeah?
So, because he can't move his fingers too well, yeah. Grab it with this.
Fly ball into straightaway in shallow center. Marvell win. Two down. Lasorda, in a tough game, will stay with the slumping center fielder because of his glove, if nothing else.
Here.
Hi, Joe. What have you got for us?
Ramsey in his last 4 games, and Lasorda knows it. Lasorda has seen the kid go 0 for 14 with 7 strikeouts. But he hit the skids in a hurry. He struck out and walked today.
All right. Happy Easter! How you doing?
It was a pleasure having you with us.
Yeah, just for the few minutes. Hi, Betty.
On a double by Ramsey.
Oh.
And if Gwynn doesn't knock the ball down, Stubbs would score with the tying run. And now Len Matuzik will come up and bat for Tim Leary.
That's a good play by Tony Gwynn. He really hustled over there, and again, the glove being on that right hand, he was able to reach over, knock the ball down, and gets it to the cutoff man.
Peter Furmato wedding team.
And Templeton, with a good arm, forces the base runner Stubbs to stop at third base. Good play.
Matuzik is 0 for 8. And we're checking Tony Gwynn out there, maybe hobbling a little bit, in racing to his right, trying to back in and come up. I think he might have twisted a leg or ankle. He's not 100% as he tries to walk it off. And Andy Hawkins is going to give way, and Craig Leppard will come up, and we'll have another chance to look at Gwynn. Let's watch. Hard to see.
Yeah, it looked fine.
Runners at second and third with 2 out, 2-1 San Diego, and we'll be right back.
Listen to the sound of a closer, smoother shave. Williams Electric Shave sets up my beard, so my shaver shaves closer, and I get a smoother shave. Listen to Williams Electric Shave. The sound of a closer, smoother shave.
When I played hoops, I could beat anybody. Still can. Yo, cheap little one-on-one or what?
Get out of town, man.
Chicken! At least I can enjoy a Miller Lite while I'm looking for a game, right? How about you, Peanut? Wimp. Light tastes great, but these bean bowls probably drink it because it's less filling. Hey, yo, bean bowl, you want to show me what you got?
They're back.
Jokes are easy. I'd like to get this turkey on the course.
It's no contest. There's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Fixing this water damage will cost $1,200. Could I have prevented it?
You could with Thompson's Water Seal.
This water damage is going to run $750. What would have stopped it?
Oh, only
Prevent
2
water
bags
damage
today.
with Thompson's Water Seal. Simply brush Thompson's on wood, brick, or concrete, and it penetrates to form a barrier water can't get past, even when driven by 98-mile-per-hour winds.
I thought they just had 2 bags. No,
new
they
dent with
have more
Thompson's
than
Water
2
Seal.
bags.
A great defense against preparedness.
How long does a John Deere last?
God, I found these.
John Deere last?
God. Would you go over
John
all
Deere
the
last.
states? No, I just went with a stupid chick.
That's a good
Something else together.
Look at my watch and
How you
5:31,
doing,
so I
man?
called my daddy, said let's having fun, and we rode.
Right now, it's rocket rebate time at your Honda motorcycle dealer, and that means it's time to roll up big savings. You can save $100 to $1,000 on selected models. Apply these savings to your down payment or get cash back from Honda. The choice is yours, but hurry. Honda's rocket rebate is good for a limited time only.
Rolling from the break of dawn.
Craig Leverage has just made his first pitch to Mickey Hatcher, who is batting for Len Matuzik. So Hatcher, who had been with the Dodgers, traded away in 1980, and from 81 through last year is with Minnesota. He was picked up by the Dodgers, and here he is in a big spot. Ball 2.
Good play. Good play. Really got that body in front of the ball, keep it in front of you. Stubbs on at third base could have scored easily. It looked like a breaking ball, and you just have to smother it like a hockey goalie. Never got a glove on it, but
Hatcher.
hit it.
Nice of Hatcher to pick it up and hand it to him.
I tell you, I know managers that would say, well, you want to be so nice? You pay $50 for that.
2-0.
Played for 2 managers that would fine you if you picked up the catcher's mask.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Is that right? That's a little mean.
Well, I said let him get tired, as if it did.
2 sliders in a row. They're mean little sliders. Maybe not the great slider that Steve Carlton had, but that's what it makes you think of. Slider down and into the right-hand batter. And look at Levert's numbers against the Dodgers. He's only perfect. 2-2. In the dirt, and that gets the run home to tie, and it gets Ramsey to third.
He had no choice on that one. That was really about a 45-footer, although Santiago did go over. It just caromed right off. He overthrew that ball, and it cost him.
Well, it really cost Andy Hawkins, because Hawkins' work goes down the drain because of that. Off the left shoulder of Santiago, all the way up the screen.
It almost hit the grass, Vin.
Boy, that was wild. So Stubbs ties it up. Now Ramsey is 90 feet away from giving the Dodgers a lead. And all of Hawkins' good work goes down the drain. And remember, Ramsey belongs to Hawkins, so Andy could even lose the game. A drive into left field, and Steele's racing over. Oh, what a play! And they just put it in the game for defensive purposes. Look at this. Here's another edition of Baseball Remembered.
Old Spice presents Baseball Remembers. Brought to you by unmistakably masculine Old Spice. Splash on the feeling. Splash on Old Spice. Ted Williams remembers that special feeling about the last at-bat of a great career.
What are you, the star of the day?
The game progressed, you know.
You're the star of the day?
Certainly I wasn't thinking about hitting the home run.
You're a
I
hot
was
guy
just like,
now,
I was in there, I was swinging, I got a good pitch, I was trying to hit it as hard as I could. And in the ninth inning, I hit the ball well enough that it did make it.
Take your picture.
And
I have my picture in the TV.
I ended up with a home run. A lot of thoughts went through my mind as I went around the bases. I knew it was the last time.
Where's Jimmy now?
And I felt, I had a feeling that, you know, he is maybe an accumulation of 25 years of playing going around.
What kind of man whistled the Old Spice tune?
He's my dad. My practically perfect husband.
You can count on him.
He's the captain of my ship.
He's a friend. The Old Spice man, a man's man. Clean, refreshing Old Spice. It's the favorite scent of the American man. And you'll never change its color.
And I love him for it.
Old Spice.
James Steele's put into left field for defensive purposes. I guess this is why, Joe.
Picture says it all, man.
Sensational catch, and perhaps a game-saving catch, because the tie-breaking run would have scored, and it would have been an extra base hit for Mr. Hatchet. Wow.
He just couldn't stretch any more than he stretched.
Here he is, James Steele. He's a kid out of Jackson, Mississippi, lives in Santa Maria, California, played for Larry Boa last year, and has been in the Padres minor league since 1980. He'll be 26 the end of May. James Steele. Should change it to Stolen.
That's what he did.
He did?
Right. Kenny Howell takes over for Tim Leary. And by the way, that catch by James Steele comes as no surprise for one reason. It means that starting pitcher Andy Hawkins will not get a decision.
And there go the Swallows.
Unbelievable. No decision, Andy Hawkins. Thanks to that man. Andy has not had a decision in 10 of his last 12 starts. Remember, he had 18 no decision games last year. More than anybody else in the big league. Unbelievable. All right, here's Howell facing Marvell Wynn.
Good. I wish I could do that. I can't do that.
Marvell walked wide to left. 7th inning in a tough one. It's a 2-2 tie.
I can see, as we look at Milwaukee leading Texas 4-3, I can see Woodson in to protect against the bunt, but I can't ever agree with guarding the line with a left-hand hitter up there like Wynn.
He pulls to Sachs. One away. I know what you mean, because if he hits it just past him, it's almost the same thing as going down the line with his feet anyway.
And everybody else was pulled around playing him to pull. But I guess sometime, somewhere, somebody stole a baseline. And in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning is when they did it, so now they guard it.
Gary Templeton grounded to second and popped up 0-for-2. The Dodgers using Holton
Put something there.
and Leary for one perfect inning. And that's inning. And Minnesota using 2 pinch hitters. And Hatcher came that close to being a hero. Line to right. That's a base hit. Boy, that ball was up. Howell can't live up there. And Templeton just stroked it into right field. Now, Craig Lefferts would be due up, and Tim Flannery is swinging a few sticks, and Flannery will come up and hit for Lefferts. Tim Flannery, we were talking before about Jack.
I said, here, you massage.
And here's
Oh, you go on the back.
who has survived all those periods during McKeon's
And then
tenure.
that cold store
He's the
didn't
only
help.
player
That cold
remaining
store.
from the pre-1980
That cold store didn't help. Remember we went to the cold
Send
store?
everybody up
That
somewhere
didn't
else.
help, Colin.
Flannery has been in the organization since
before it was all wet,
78
no.
and came up in 79. And he went
I was
last year. He
the
hit
drop,
close
the
to 360.
water drop.
Yeah, that was, I told my sister, I said, my God, Gloria, I said, I went in that store over there, right? I said, you couldn't tell, you peed on the floor, what it was. It was a little bit of Oh my God, that was just terrible. But I love it.
I was in a store like that.
It must feel something because it makes me feel a little bit better.
I was in a store like that.
1 ball and no strikes. Flannery checking with Harry Dunlap to see if there might be a play on. Dodgers remember full well a 9-2-out home
You don't
run
care to
that
see it anymore,
Flannery
right?
hit off Tom Niedenfuel. To beat
They're
the
not
Dodgers.
going to say that anymore, too.
I think it's not that great. But the fruits weren't big. But you gotta watch the fruits because they're like they'll bad fast. It's like they pull in fruits from other
Dunlap
stores and
may
sell
be
it
hanging out of
cheap.
time.
You know what other people don't want it anymore? It's like they sell everything somebody doesn't want. Oh my God. Oh, right there.
First base, Gary Templeton. That's a strike.
Oh, you must be touching
We mentioned it earlier that Gary Templeton was a doubtful
No.
starter because
got
he
worse
had a
and
sore
worse.
knee.
You know,
However, Gary is playing. Just how sore that knee is could be very important now late in the game where he represents a tie-breaking run.
You know, we'll have mascots.
We
We can write
down
the picture in the paper, our names as knowing all.
And a drive to right.
I didn't even know he's going to put my name, my picture underneath the
So
name.
Flannery
Did you take your picture or not?
2 down in the
What up?
7th
What are you,
inning.
crazy?
And Joey Cora will be
Come on,
coming
pull my
up.
picture. Would you let me take your picture? I said no. But I...
Why not?
Joey Cora has bunted twice. Once thrown out by Sachs, once was a foul bunt for a strikeout. And then in the 5th inning, he doubled.
Milwaukee won.
And the Milwaukee
11 games in a
Brewers have
row.
done it again. They've won 11 straight to tie an all-time American League record held by the '81 Oakland A's. Winning the first 11 games, the next mark for them to shoot at. The 1982 Atlanta Braves, who won 13 in a row at the start of the season.
Down in the box. Bring your
11 again.
You know, I keep thinking of the new
13 in a row.
11 in a row.
Tom Kelly. Treble horn, excuse me. What a way to start the year.
Sure.
And,
Sure, you're still on the air. Don't say anything dirty, okay?
To come out of the barrier 11-0.
Don't say anything dirty.
Harry Dalton. What a start.
Something dirty is rubbing out. Take it off.
Yeah, but I don't have to do that. So.
Ask him a couple of pointed questions
That's all we
like who's
heard
the
about all
president
the
of the
fine
United
young
States.
players
You could ask him.
Milwaukee had in their organization.
I just got asked 5 questions.
Goes Timberland and
So you know all the right questions.
3 questions all I knew.
was in the ballpark. He made a move.
When I think about it, let's say he asked who the governor was and Keene.
You just blew it.
Governor Keene.
Because as soon as he made a
And
move,
Bradley, I knew
about
Bradley.
5 steps, you can see it.
And
You'll be able to watch it right here. Watch how Sony breaks. Look here, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps before he releases the ball. In fact, so much that Templeton is looking back, hoping that Cora will take the pitch not to mess up the steal.
Now Kenny Howell is in a mess because as Lasorda looks on, he has fallen behind 3-0 to Cora, and then you get Tony Gwynn.
He's a congressman.
Yeah, Bill Bradley, not the one that senators.
All I have to do is remember Howard. My life, I remember Howard. You know, it's terrible. Now you realize you remember. But when they ask me, you did it, you know.
Howard the Duck.
It's so embarrassing not to know these stupid little things.
Burning sensation.
Well, I'm sure you might find a whole box, a whole plastic box of these things and see what I
Lasorda's going to chew that gum to death now. And Boyd has his best man up there in a best spot.
High score now. You do.
Did you do those eggs? Let me see what they came out like.
Which I'm sure has
Taking a picture of him all the while, him sitting in the chair. Yeah, but his thumb's going? He's not going anywhere. Does he know this? Sure.
You want me to tell him to come home?
Let me talk to Joan.
Tony Gwynn
I can't go. Give me that.
in late inning pressure situation. And he's in one right now.
Take the darn phone.
Put the hand up there.
Yeah. 1983. In
Hey,
late
Betty.
inning pressure. Gwynn has hit
Wait a minute. Okay, sit back.
361, 347, and 359. He's going to have a round.
And with the count of 2 balls and no
He's showing you on here.
Lasky is going to try to go out there and just settle
He
down.
had me on the
Because before
TV.
you start the first.
Oh, let me see him.
I couldn't find any. Oh, it's a shame. It was like awesome.
So Howell going head-to-head with best that San Diego has.
Look at me in color.
And
He's in
Gwynn
color.
has
There's not enough light here to give him full color.
including visiting manager
Either on the machine or down the
Gwynn hits
street.
329 against left-hand pitching. 328 and a half for the other way.
What are you doing?
Come on, Lou.
And that almost did
Okay,
hit.
Jim.
They're done right now. I'm not doing it.
He can really see.
Hello?
Can they take it off?
I'm sorry, I missed you 2 times.
Hey, you have to
Boy, 2 times. Well, maybe tonight you might take it over yet again.
The right hand hitting
Yeah, there you
Carmelo
go.
Martinez.
I should hold
Look
on.
at that, huh? A face only a mother could love. This man is wanted in 23 states.
He only walked 50 times all year.
You know what he wants?
It's wanted in, it says you're wanted in 23 states.
I'm going to show you.
You're wanted in 23
If I
states.
gave her,
Show
I'm
your
trying to
mother.
think what I could give her to. I'm making, I got an egg,
Especially when you got the 2 balls and no strikes.
Is that all
So
you
I did is I
got?
only ran
Empty
a video line for the rest of the sound so it comes out. Bring up the battery. No, I got plugged in.
Jim, that's all you got from him?
No, it's still running, even as we speak.
No, can I see
know
the
what
rest
my
you got?
mother looks like.
You don't want to see it?
That's all we get when we get a better camera. We'll put plenty of pictures on the front.
Oh, you didn't do it? You didn't do the picture?
I can't get
Jim,
them on there.
is that my guy? Let me see it, Grandpa. Let me see your wallet.
No, you won't be able to see them anyway. They're too thin.
I want to see the stars. I'm sorry,
They were flashed pretty
remember
quickly
when he
to show you
his
Howell's
arm
problem.
and he pulled
16
something?
pitches, only 4 strikes. Boy, you can't relieve
Well,
throwing
now I got the
25
same
strikes.
thing.
You can't let
So
up to
I
get it
think
open
it's
now
because when I
because
reach in the
Martinez,
dryer,
he's got the trigger
and I
right as soon as
probably,
he walks in that
it
batter's
feels
box.
like it's a like a twanging nerve or something. It just kept getting bristly.
Goodwin at third, Cora at second, Gwynn at first.
Or Joe, what do you think? I live in a doctor's
In a
office.
2-2 tie.
If I don't survive, Joe,
The reason
tell them what was wrong with me.
was to make sure how pitching out of a stretch to help us control. But
Well, I hooked up. I have this thing here. It's like a cup massager. And I hooked it up, and that's what I'm doing now.
James
It's a little better, so it's got to be a twang nerve. You know? So I could do, that's what doctors do. You go to the office, you went to a chiropractor, they use the same stupid stuff. When I went to a doctor, they would give you pills, but it ain't that big. It's just like it's... You better believe it, I'll do my own doping up. If I have to be doped, I'll go to sleep. I could do that in a drop of a hat if I want. No, you're not the wrong person. You know when they're going to take me to the doctor, when they're going to carry me.
See the girls that work for us?
That goes
Yeah, I
any
saw.
doctor, let me tell you.
Or I don't know.
You're right.
I didn't look
I'll
at
take
the
my
first
chance
see
to
which
go to
pictures
bed.
you got.
Tomorrow I'm going to try and just make the first one too. You know, the first one first. They like to go on. But I hope I don't make it. That may be just a little too early for us, but 8:30 seems like
America's most affordable new cars.
It's 7:30.
Hey guys, great barbecue. Yeah, plenty of Miller Lite. Have a can, Rodney.
No, it's just that it's a distraction. You know, that's what it is. You shouldn't have to just think of the times. They get it right backwards. If they touch somebody, go over your house. Hey, it's not like you say, it's there, you know.
Probably our Miller Lite because it tastes great.
What, did they leave already? No, I said, what, the kids leave already?
We're doomed. I'll tell you, we don't get all this.
So this is
early, huh? Where are the girls?
No, I said he did already.
Oh, what a pack of handsome guys. No matter where you're from, there's only one light beer. Miller Lite. I'll tell you, it's not easy being us.
See, it's believe it or not,
That's not what I was looking for.
I
just
raised
wanted
my
to
hand.
know.
Consumer
It's gotta be
magazine
something
has
with
just
either
cleared the
a
air
tensed
of all
pull.
oil filters
But
tested.
the funny thing is that I didn't have it when I woke up.
Was rated
I got in the
best.
car and started.
Fram.
And as I went to the city, got worse. Coming back,
Take Mommy,
I went to this greenhouse thing again where, you know, that recipe.
You're still there.
Smile,
Probably.
Grandpa. Smile, you're always on
There's everything in there, it's refrigerated. And I, you know, I went to this place, how the heck did
Hands
they
ain't moving.
The better.
No, the
Because
thumbs.
the
It's
floor
time
was
to
all
take a
wet.
gander at the new goose.
I said, if you took a week unemployed, you wouldn't know
Show
what
them
it was.
this.
How come that? Well,
That
that's
way.
it.
And then you can do it backwards.
Now look at that ERA. Lance McCullers. Boy, can this kid throw.
No, it's gonna work
And
out
promptly
fine.
Now the other way. That ain't the way you do it.
What the heck is he doing?
Like that. Yeah, now it's backwards. I'll do it backwards. Yeah. Say it this way a little bit. Put your hands forward. Yeah, all right. Now.
Taking the extra base.
Now the other way. Yeah, look at that. You never even saw that move. Shift it the other way now. See if anybody
With
can
a
catch it.
fastball. And Tony Gwynn.
Notice at all times his fingers never left his hands.
Here's the difference between a
Right?
double and a triple. What Tony does with the ball under that bench.
Well, you know,
Came out for it.
Yeah.
James.
Okay, what?
Take it off.
Dash full. That color ain't too sharp. There's not enough light.
So Tony Gwynn
I tried that.
seems like he's everywhere. And now, Sacks
Oh,
at second, nobody out, and you're looking bunt from Duncan.
All right,
You
too
can't
much.
like that.
Right.
It's too light.
No, you
So
won't.
there's just not enough light on him.
Too much light.
Maybe you should move the camera back.
Duncan has walked, struck out, and grounded out.
He's such a fool, and he wants to be in his own house if something happens. So he asked me what's gonna happen.
Again?
Now you gave it a light spot there.
Huh? Yeah, but that's what we say, you know.
How's that?
See, it's all light behind him. You gotta get light in front of him. No, pick it up, pick it up.
Oh, it's running right back to him, but McCullers couldn't get it out of that glove, big glove. He got it in the webbing, and it cost him. And watching me, he had a little trouble
Just stand up, they'll be in it.
The double
You mean you didn't take Joan's picture when she came in the door?
Yeah, it was on her. I told her it was on.
Listen,
Ball's punted right back to him, and he wants to go to third base.
How could your kid run? He's not doing it.
Well, what if he does these things?
That's what I said. Instead of saying yes, yes,
So the
no.
Dodgers got out of a big spot of trouble in the seventh, and now the Padres are in trouble in the eighth. Duncan at first, Sachs at third,
Grandpa, always make a
Guerrero,
smile face. The
Marshall, and
camera's on.
Socia coming up against
Always make a
Lance
smile
McCullers.
face. The camera's on. So while you're watching
That
TV,
was a
smile.
95 mile an hour. You didn't
Yeah.
need any
The
speed.
Dodgers win.
That was
We
strength
got no
against
teachers.
strength.
Well, you know, they
Smile.
can do things like
Fastball
this.
pitch, you're gonna beat me.
Not
You're
like
gonna beat
that.
my
Oh,
fastball.
gosh.
You just blew it right on by.
That's
Smoke City. 0-1. McCullers is 6'1", 218 pounds. Out of Tampa, Florida.
Ew! Something happened.
In the area that produced a
He
run
got
that
you on
was
tape,
good,
Grandpa. He got you on tape.
Fouled away, so he has Guerrero.
Yeah. Now you can see what you look like.
The bottom fell down about 2 or 3 times.
Over the years,
Yeah.
for the deal that
I
sent
said,
Ryan
and when
Sandberg to
they fell
Chicago.
down again, I said,
And it could be that this is the year
Now
when
you'll
the
see what
Phillies
you
will
look
start
like
to
when
feel
you
some
do
heat.
that. I mean with that big ball
McCullers
now.
for 6
I mean that
Casino trade.
big ball.
Give me a pencil, James.
You can just dictate it. We'll play back the tape.
Give me a number.
The Sox score.
Get the ball game, Jimmy.
And the Dodgers lead 3-2.
Get the ball
Can
game.
they do it?
Once again, he
Come on,
went with his
pitcher.
strength. 2 strikes, no
The ball
balls.
game.
He wasn't about to waste it.
ball
He was
game?
just going to put his best fastball
Yes,
on
it is.
it. And Guerrero, a good fastball hitter, just jumped on it. Looked like a high fastball. Last night he hit it out the ballpark. This one he hits very hard into left field. So
Grandpa, when you
McCullers
take
gives
them
up
out,
the
do you
double
brush
to
them?
Sachs,
What?
then
Do you
the
brush
bunt
those
to
teeth when you
Duncan,
take them out?
and the single to Guerrero.
I put them in a
And
cup.
now you have
You want
Marshall
Oh,
and
you put them
Socia
in a
coming
cup
up.
all night?
all night.
There it is, high fastball.
Lucy wants to know when she gets
Well.
That's what it is. She understands it.
Okay, I'm going to take you off the air.
I agree.
Overspin on the end.
Wow.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Ann. Uh-oh, she's jiggling her eyes.